I was injured on November 15, 2003, when two UA-60 Blackhawks collided over Mosul, Iraq after taking ground fire. I was one of the lucky 5 survivors out of 22. I spent 2 months in a medically induced coma. You know, I was living a dream, serving my country in a combat zone, and I woke up to a nightmare. We're taught to not ever rely on anybody, and then when it comes to an incident like this, you need everybody you can to help you get through it.
Looking good.
I came to Germany because I wanted to be where the rubber met the road. I've always said that you have to get to them as soon as possible. What better place than right here? I wanted to be somewhere where I made that much more of a difference. I've been at the end of the recovery phase, but I've never been where it started.
I've been on that side of the bed. I just try to walk around and talk to everybody. Let them know it does get better eventually. You're good. Relax, man. You're a patient now. It ain't no big thing.
I had a hard time while I was in the hospital, mentally. Luckily, I believe I was one of those people that never really cared what people thought about it before, so I think that helped out with my physical appearance. The thing that kills any service member that's wounded, anybody that's been through a catastrophic incident, the what if scenario. There's certain times that trigger your changes, whether for the better or for the worse, and you can pinpoint each and every one of them. The first time was when I was still inpatient. That day I looked in the mirror for the first time. I seen me, I distorted me, but I still seen me. I used to start walking around the hospital every day, just stopping a soldier's room for 15 or 20 minutes.
Josh, you can call me Josh, it's fine. Until you get out
just, hey, the walls start talking to you when you're inpatient. It's amazing how something so small like that can help anybody through any situation.
I look back on it now, everything that happened seemed like it was meant to be that way for a reason. It's just kind of funny. When I was laying on that side of the bed, I didn't think so. I was mad at everything.
He's here in a professional capacity as a soldier and is able to mentor wounded warriors as they come in. This is a staging area. And still be here at the Fisher House providing mentorship and volunteerism to the residents and the service members who come through our doors on a daily basis. He's a huge inspiration.
The Fisher House means so much to me for many reasons. One, my wife got to stay in a Fisher House while I was still in a medically induced coma. And then the big thing is the camaraderie that goes on at a Fisher House. Everybody's going through a similar situation, some kind of catastrophic event.
Whenever he was injured, the Fisher House was like a second home to me, and people don't understand it's not just a room, it's more than that. Just everybody helping out where they can and cook in the kitchen with everybody else, and they're in a similar boat you're in. It's kind of nice to have that whenever your life's completely upside down. So that's why I wanted to start volunteering with him. And he did it mainly just because that's him.
The fact that she stayed with me through all this and has been my biggest supporter, there's no amount of thanks you can ever give to somebody like that.
We probably haven't danced since our wedding.
It's the fear of the unknown. When you have a service member who's been wounded himself, and it's real obvious because he is a burn survivor, it really tells the story immediately to that service member, and they can see, because he is in uniform, that he was able to stay in. I think their fear is, what is my future? So being able to talk to him and talk about where their careers might go from here, or even the basics. What happens to me from here? What is the process? Well, he lived it. He still lives it. He can tell them exactly what they can anticipate.
My message is simple when I talk to them. Concentrate on your capabilities, not your disabilities. Listen to what your doctors tell you, but you need to test your limitations. You have to find your new normal, because you'll never be the same person you were before. Whether it's TBI, PTSD, severe burns, amputation, you're never going to be the same person again. You can still have a very productive, happy life and enjoy yourself as a human being and enjoy others. You just have to get past that mental block.
And after 8 years, everything I know is still just a small piece of the big puzzle. So they want a true story.